Okay, this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. I am having to film it a second time. I did your live, and when I've come to, there you go, Sagittarius. When I've come to split it into videos, you know, for each of the individual signs, I did Sagittarius through to Pisces. People have chatted to me in that chat, so I know that there was sound when I was live. But after the live, the sound has disappeared from the entire thing, and like someone's even liked it, so I can't understand what's going on. It seems to be a YouTube issue. So here we go. This is a second recording of Sagittarius's weekly love reading for the final full week of January 2025. The good side of that is you've got a more up-to-date reading on the energy as it is right now. The other signs, Aries through to Scorpio, you know, we'll be watching a video that was recorded a few days earlier. So you've got more recent energy in yours. So yeah, it's a bit annoying to be honest, but I'm happy to be doing tarot. I've had a good day in work. It was a challenging day, same as yesterday. However, one of my most difficult classes, I managed to get them to do some work. So that was, you know, the class worked, and they're the most difficult class in the entire high school. So it's a win for me. I'll take that, definitely. So let's get some sage going and get into the flow. Yeah, so this isn't a live, I'm doing a pre-recorded video just because I can't afford to be doing it like 3 or 4 times. There's no way. I just want, you know, to record it and know that the sound is on, so I don't know what's going on when it saves the lives, but the live has sound, and then when it's saving, and yeah, it's when it's processing, the sound is like eradicated from it. So, you know, that's not a me issue, that's a YouTube issue, but I'm having to spend a couple of hours now refilming 4 of my signs that were done in that live, like Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Like, I've done that work and it's ruined because you can't have a silent video, you won't learn anything, so it's quite annoying. But anyway, thank you to anyone who's recently subscribed. Please consider it if you haven't. I did check to see if there was even like the possibility of subtitles, because when the sound is there, it creates subtitles automatically for a lot of my videos, but there was nothing for this, so the sound has been lost during the processing, so I have no idea why that's happened, but it's for all of them that I did, like these 4 signs that I did in that one video, so I'm like so annoyed. Anyway, it's not the first time it's happened, but YouTube, I'm not happy with that. So this is for Sagittarius. I'm going to change my dressing gown because I just feel like I'm going to get too hot in this one. Okay. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius' highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in this final week of January 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in, please? It's not that I don't want to film the tarot again, because I love doing the tarot. It's just like the editing and uploading takes hours and I don't want to be delayed for reasons that aren't my own. Like, it's time consuming, and anyway, you get slightly more up-to-date messages than the other signs, so that's the positive. We've got to look at the silver lining. Right, Death card reversed, so unfinished business. My hands are tired. The World card, realising that life is full of ups and downs and you've got to take life rough with the smooth, okay? In the challenge position, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so we're getting a lot of major arcana here. You've got the Death card, the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. So at the moment, Sagittarius, I'd say you're wondering if this is like a bad patch and things are going to improve. Because if the Death card was upright, I'd say it's the end of a cycle, but it's reversed, so it's like avoiding the end of a cycle, not letting go, not closing things out. The World card is about understanding that, you know, the Fool realises that there's going to be ups and downs. You've got to take life rough along with the smooth. There's going to be bad times. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, like, are things going to get better? Like, when is it going to change? Like, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should wait and see if this is like a bad patch and things are going to improve. Let's get some cards for your person. Okay, there's some sort of secret that your person's holding. When the Ace of Swords is upright, it means a confession, a major revelation, clarity on something that was confusing. Now they know what they want. This is like, I have a big fat secret that I'm hiding from you, okay? Two more for Sagittarius' person. Oh my god, I'm sure these cards came out in your reading, you know. You can watch the video, the live is still there, I didn't delete it. But there's no sound, but you'll see what cards come out. You'll see what cards come out. The Moon reverse, so someone's afraid of what they've done or what's going to happen as a result of this secret. In the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that he must walk forwards, even if the dark is scary, even if there's things that are unknown. We must take the journey anyway. And this person's like, nope, no, I'm not dealing with that. I am only going with what I already know. And I'm not walking forwards, and I'm not sharing this information with you because it'll be a disaster. It'll be end of days bad. One more for Sagittarius' person, please. So the Moon is the major for Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces or someone that has those placements. Right, we've got a combination of the Hanged Man, trying to see things from another perspective. I'll show you the cards, sorry. The Knight of Cups, so like Romeo and Juliet vibes, like I want to share my feelings. The Two of Pentacles, I want equal give and take. I want us to each invest equally. Duality, balance, the number 2, an even number. Okay, this is the Tree of Life. It's specific to Viking decks. So we have the Tree of Life with the 9 worlds, and you see that's very prosperous and happy at the top, particularly on one side. And then at the bottom you have all the roots and the darkness, particularly on one side. So reminds me of the Magician card, you know, like if you turned it the other way around, it would be like ultra bad luck. You know, everything's kind of dead and dying and like there's a lack of abundance. But this way up, it's like prosperity, happiness. We've got a rainbow. Everything's very lush and like fruitful. Like at the bottom, you've got like this mythical creature that's kind of swallowing the tree up. So you can Google the Tree of Life, okay, with the 9 worlds, and you can type in YGGDRASILLS to get, you know, to get that specific thing up for Vikings. But I just think it's like this sense of what's meant to be, what's right, what's happy, what's bountiful, what's, you know, what's written in the stars, fate, happiness. Like you kind of get a sense that reversed it's really, really bad, and then upright it's really, really good. Anyway, we've got the 6 of Cups, which is a soulmate bond between you and a person, usually married or long-term relationship. Lots of nostalgia, lots of memories. We've got the Judgment, a call to action. Someone's being called to act in accordance with their values, a situation that needs dealing with, a dilemma. It's time to act, okay? So time to act with regards to a seriously long-term relationship with many memories. There's a need for balance. There's a sense of, you know, romance, love, wanting to be with someone, like in that teenage angsty kind of way. This person has, they've got something that they need to deal with, and it comes to love and a soulmate connection. There's something that's really pressing that they must urgently deal with, and it's this big secret, and they're afraid to deal with it. Let's get 3 for the outcome. As things stand for the final week of January 2025, 3 cards for the outcome, please. It's a very rough time in terms of your marriage or partnership. Right, we've got Temperance, your major. It's weird, like the majors often come out in readings and individual readings. So we've got the Temperance, it's managing emotions. That was in the challenge, I think. 2 more for the outcome. Like, can I listen to what this person's got to say? Can I stay calm while I bring things up with them? Can I respond in a way that's level-headed and empathetic? Right, we've got the 7 of Cups reversed. So this is an overly lusting energy. It's being so lost in fantasy and creating like a dream world because you don't really like your reality. You're bored, you know, you're not stimulated. You're feeling trapped. So you start to fantasize a little bit too much, okay? Queen of Wands reversed. This is someone that can be Sagittarius energy. The fact it's reversed, Queen of Wands, I must say, can also be third party. So someone who's outside of the marriage or the relationship. Queen of Wands upright is a very sexy, seductive person. Fire is passion. This wand is phallic. This person is ambitious, they're sexy, they're fun, they're irresistible. And when that's reversed, they're either angry or they're overly lusty and like tempting, and you know, it's like a version of yourself that's quite dark. It's like a shadow side. There could be a third party scenario because we have this big secret that, you know, we've been like pushing down, and then a call to action with regards to a long-term soul bond, soul tie. And then we've got this really, really lusty, fiery energy going on. So I think someone's tempted, honestly. I do think they're tempted. What's the nature of this connection, please? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You could have married each other and then realised, like, much later on, you know, decades on, after having kids and what have you, that maybe you're not, like, meant to be forever. Maybe it's not. You know, maybe the contract isn't meant to be until the day you die. Maybe it's run its course. It's kind of asking you to reconsider your choices in one another. Why has Sagittarius' person got the moon reversed and the ace of swords reversed? Ooh, exposed. Fragile heart too open, in danger of heartbreak. Self-righteous. Acts spiritually superior, condescending and preachy. Wow. This person talks like a big game, like they act like, you know, this is right and that's wrong. And yet, they don't open up to people. They have secrets. They have their heart locked away. Why have we got the moon reversed, please? Why the moon reversed? Crap. A dark side. This person has a dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Ooh, so they might get moody sometimes and get down on the life they've made for themselves. They might hanker for something different, something more. They might be moody, have mood swings, they might complain. Brief affair, brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet can't last. Tangled, unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly. Unpredictable, you never know what they'll do, they're unreliable, they're a live wire. Ooh. The person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, they've got a fair few issues. They have secrets, they have skeletons in their closet, they have things that they do that you don't know about. And it needs to be faced and dealt with, and they're kind of like just running away from it. You know, trying to push the skulls back down under the water, like stop everything from coming up to the surface, coming out in the wash. Give me one for exposed and self-righteous, please. They're a hypocrite. They preach to everyone else and then they don't follow their own advice. Controlling, power struggle. Power struggles lead to being manipulative. Wow. They've got like things that they do behind your back, and then they sort of like are proud of it because it means like you haven't got full control over them. You don't know everything that's going on. You don't see the full picture, and they quite like having that over you. That's a very devious mind, that. Wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. This person might be hard to nail down. You feel like you've got to quiz them all the time. Where have they been? Why did that take longer to do that journey? Like, you know, why do you need to stay out? Or why are you sleeping in a different room to me? Like, they're doing things that don't really make full sense, and you feel like you're having to, like, question them to find out what they're up to. Take it if it resonates. If you're like, no, me and my person are perfect, like, it's not for you. Spirit will give advice to the people that need it the most, okay? If there's one thing that this person could say to Sagittarius, what would it be? I think so, yes. It's like when you say, I think so, yes, it's like giving mixed messages, you know, like being unsure or like being distracted, being preoccupied. If they seem like they're just not in the zone, they're not like with you, like they're not in the moment, that's odd, isn't it? Oh, we didn't see this one. Deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. You could be rowing, you could be having a lot of arguments. You know when people have got secrets and you start prying, they don't want you to find out, so they'll create an argument and get really defensive. So if this person's being quite argumentative and difficult, it's probably because they're like freaking out that you're going to find out what they've been up to. What's your advice for Sagittarius, please? Let's get you some advice. Ambition. Set your sights beyond the horizon. Okay, look for new. Don't hang around for this joker to keep like running rings around you, getting up to stuff behind your back. Got to keep an open mind and ambition. Set your sights higher. It's a very like clear message there. Any more advice, please? Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. You're about to find out something, okay? Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Are you actually happy? Could someone else make you happier, make you feel more valued, more noticed, more sexy? Have you been feeling like your wallpaper? Have you been feeling like you're not enough? Do they complain that you don't dress up anymore? Like, are they projecting onto you stuff to distract away from the fact that they're over it, or, you know, like whatever their issue is, they're kind of like making it your fault or your problem or you're not doing something? Because a lot of people do that rather than say, you know, like, I'm not into this anymore. They'll be like, you never do this, you never do that. And they'll put it on you, like all the responsibility on you. And you're like, what? I'm really happy with like how things are. Well, I haven't changed. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, it's always been enough before. Like, why, you know, why are you suddenly not happy? Food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating. Visualising the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. You could be, as a Taurus, like, I get this a lot. So, well, no, I don't get it a lot. Like, it's come up before that, like, maybe I eat too much, or I eat as a punishment, or a way to rebel, or a reward. And it shouldn't be emotional, okay? When you're upset, you can go off food. Like, I've also done that, and I've like almost starved myself. Food isn't a weapon, and it isn't a way to punish yourself or reward yourself. It's fuel that everybody needs, and that's just a fact. It can be nutritious, it should be nutritious, because your body's a temple and everyone deserves to have the right stuff being put into their body. Everybody deserves that, okay? You wouldn't give plants loads of chocolate and crisps. You wouldn't give plants, chippy food. Like, they've got to have the stuff that's the absolute peak best for them and the right stuff for them, and it needs to be regular. Same with water, same with sunlight, or they'll die, they'll wilt and they'll die. So you need to take care of yourself and make sure that you're picking the right foods and eating enough, to nurture yourself, to nourish yourself. Don't allow whatever mood you're in, whether that be a really dark mood or a really strict mood or whatever mood, don't let that dictate how you choose to eat. Make sure you're eating enough, make sure you're eating the right foods, and getting outdoors, and just put your own well-being first, okay? Because even when I was at my most depressed, after a really serious relationship ended, I decided that I didn't deserve to be miserable, and I made myself eat food. Even if it's just one spoonful from each meal, I made myself eat food. And I lost a lot of weight, and it's weird because people were really attracted to me for it, but I kind of was very unhappy, and I said, well, being depressed will do that to you. And I don't think people for a second realised what I was going through. So anyway, let's get a final advice. Black Bear, guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition and guide me. Okay, so that's an interesting one to get. We've got follow your bliss. A breakthrough is at hand. Keep an open mind. Food and guardian. There's going to be major change, okay? And rather than fight it or ignore it, I think Spirit's urging you to just think about what could be out there for you, what could be the positives of allowing this change. Instead of trying to fight it, instead of trying to ignore it, what about if we actually use it as a springboard, for a better outcome for ourselves, a better future for ourselves, one that's less chaotic, one that's less draining, one where there's infinite possibilities and everybody's getting what they need of a situation. So I'll leave you with those thoughts. Take care, Sagittarius, okay? If you liked it, please give it a like, a share, subscribe to the channel. Give me a follow, give me a repost. I'll really appreciate it, okay? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.